The story of Juicy Lucy goes to Minneapolis, Minnesota, where supposedly it was invented. There's two restaurants that sort of fight over who invented it. But it's very scientific. It's a cheeseburger where the cheese is in the middle of the burger. Inside the burger. Okay?
The point of grinding your own meat, other than the obvious is it's freshly ground meat, is you can mix and match the cuts, right?
That's right, and that's what I've done here. So I have some short rib, I have some chuck, and I have some brisket.
Nice.
And the short rib and brisket are going to give it this sort of beautiful melting fat, right?
Yeah.
And because brisket and short rib are naturally fatty, I don't have to add any fat to this grind. So the other key is if you're going to do this at home with a food processor or with a grinder, quite honestly, is that you want the meat partially frozen because it's going to grind better and it's not going to become a paste. So here we go. Small batches, partially frozen meat, all of our amazing different cuts. And I'm going to pulse it just so that it doesn't become that paste that I talked about. And then that moves over. And that moves on to over here.
This.
And then here's the grind, right? And you can see right there, that's that beautiful ratio of lean protein to fat. And then we make them into patties like we have here. We've taken 2 slices, we've sort of chopped them up right here. We put it in the middle.
Up so you end up with your little cubes.
And then
like
you might like this because I know you're a fan of Italian food. It's kind of like we're making like a cheeseburger ravioli, but the dough is the meat, right?
And you just kind of seal her in there.
And the meat goes on the outside, and then we sort of just crimp the edges just like you would if you were making a ravioli or a dumpling. Getting ready to cook our burger, a couple things that we want to do. You can cook it outside on the grill, that's great. You can cook it in a pan. I'm going to use one of these indoor grill grates.
Yep.
And then, of course, I'm going to season. Like most good celebrity chefs, I season from up high because it's a good photo, let's be honest. It's good for the social media.
Make it rain.
Okay, but you're also seasoning from up high so that, again, that seasoning, like you said, it rains.
Evenly
and it disperses, right?
Even distribution of whatever it is you're sprinkling.
Even distribution. I'm going to add a little bit of pepper here as well. All right, and that's all. If you want to add some garlic powder, some onion powder, that works as well. Simply going to pop this over here on our grill.
Lovely.
Lovely. That gets going. Now, as the burger's cooking, we're going to top this with, I think my favorite condiment, although it changes from time to time.
Pickles?
Bread and butter pickles, right?
Love them.
So like bread and butter pickles, which tend to be a little more sweet than they are sour. So we're going to start with the basics. We have some cider vinegar in here, and we're going to add, again, about a little bit of sugar, and then we're going to add also, we have our cucumbers that have been salted already. And
drained.
And then rinsed out.
Right.
And that's what enables them to be crisp. So we got our salt, we got our sugar for our pickling solution, mustard seeds. You put the turmeric in there. I also love it.
There's no calories in the cheese or the burger. It's all just health food with the turmeric.
The key really, though, is, again, salt them. Just salt them liberally, rinse them under cool water. And that's going to enable their texture.
I ate like 3 cucumbers while we were waiting for him to go.
So here we go. Our pickles are going to be in there. Now, you don't want to cook them at all, quite honestly. You want them to stay nice and crunchy. So once the pickling solution is hot, you just turn it off.
Turn it off. And I got
and you have the swap out right there.
The chili dilly here.
And there you go. I'm just going to use my hands. You're okay with
get
that,
right
right?
in there.
I mean, look how golden and yellow these are becoming already.
They're electric.
Yeah. So these burgers over here are coming off the grill. And
here, I'll bring the tray down to you.
You want to bring it to me? Okay.
Sure.
Some pickles on the bottom.
Pickles on the bottom. I'm all over it.
Okay.
A pickle in every bite.
There we go. And
it's
again,
like 9 pickles on each of these burgers.
That's the best. That's the best. It's bringing the acidity to the game, which is really what wins. Okay. You want to? I guess we'll go back that way.
That's a little sexy beast.
There we go. The Juicy Lucy is in the house. Lucy's here.
Oh,
okay.
That's a sexy little Lucy.
Caramelized onions. Very simple topping. That is my Juicy Lucy burger from So Good.
Nice.
Get into it.
Brown mustard.
Yeah. Okay.
A little brown mustard. You want a little mustard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can see, there it is.
Look at the cheese. Look at the cheese. Oh my God.